Welcome to Chuyện du học, a podcast series by College Compass, Everest Education. This is where we share experiences related to university application process, school selection, essay writing, and all about scholarship, as well as real-life experiences of studying abroad. These stories are narrated by students that are used to and currently studying in high-ranked universities in the world. I'm Hạ Nguyễn, host of this episode. In this episode of Chuyện du học, we will meet Kim Nguyễn, a student of College Compass that just received an early decision offer from New York University.
Hi, my name is Kim in Orlando, Florida in America. I am admitted for NYU this fall. I'm planning on majoring in biology. And just some hobbies I have are reading, thrifting, hanging out with my friends, eating food, and just listening to music and watching movies.
If you can actually share 3 adjectives about yourself, then what do you think it would be?
I'd like to say that I'm pretty enthusiastic. I'm like pretty much an energy ball. I'm also very ambitious and determined, yeah.
I know that Kim is studying in the US right now, and also your high school is in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you share a bit about your high school experience?
I had a lot of great opportunities at my high school because I was able to take a lot of AP classes. My school offered a lot of AP classes, and I was also able to do dual enrollment. And I think these classes were very important for me because they gave me more opportunity to be in higher achieving classes, because they also gave me college credit, and it just helps me prepare myself for what a college class might look like.
But if you need to choose one memory during your high school, then what do you think it would be?
Probably when I wasn't technically in high school because of COVID, and we had to do, for my whole junior year, I did the whole year online. So it was just really weird I would log in, not using Zoom, but my school has like this program that's kind of like Zoom. So I'd log in every day like a normal school day, I guess. But it was just really funny because sometimes I would go to like a cafe or just I'd be at my friend's house and we'd log in. And it's just very odd because you're in the school environment, but you're at home or just like in a random place somewhere. It's very odd. And I just think that was just, obviously not a lot of people will experience that. So I think it was just very interesting and I definitely won't forget it.
Okay, now it's going to be more of your university application process. Can you tell me what were your obstacles when you applied to university?
For like the complications, it was just I did not know what I was doing at all. I felt like everything I was doing, I just had a question about. It was just all very simple, yet so confusing because I had never done it before, obviously. And it was just like a new chapter in my life. So I just needed a lot of help. And I really struggled with my essay portion because I had so many things I wanted to write about, but also nothing I thought that would be good enough for like a college personal essay.
How did you overcome all of that?
I talked with my college counselor and she helped me through it all because obviously she has a lot of experience with talking with students with it. And instead of making it seem like I was applying to colleges for our essay, she would have me do these activities that just helped me bring out a lot of like topics and experiences in my life that I would not have remembered quite as much. That really helped me write my essay.
Kim is also a student at College Compass. How did you manage to know College Compass and start your journey with them?
Well, my dad's friend, he went through the college campus experience for his kid, and then my dad heard about it and he heard that it was very helpful and he wanted me to get as much help as I could so I could go to like higher achieving schools because he thought I could definitely use the help, which I did. So I'm very thankful for that. So he just told me like, hey, like let's do this program, talk to these people. I talked with Tony, and he had me talk with him and was like, see how you like it. If you like it, we'll continue with it. And so I just like had first talk with him, and I thought it would be helpful. So
can you talk about your time working with counselors at College Compass?
At first I was really scared because obviously I've never met someone who was supposed to help me this way.
Mm,
And I didn't know like how I should talk to them, what I should talk to them about, or
mm,
just anything at all because like this whole process was just new to me. And I was just really like not intimidated, but just scared, but not scared of them, but scared of what we were gonna do together. Because I
mm,
knew it'd be a very long process and I'd have to get comfortable with them. But
mm,
also at that time I was like very scared of meeting people too. So
mm.
it was a little scary, but after a while, I got comfortable with my counselor and she helped me a lot. So I think the extra help from her was amazing.
But I think there are also support from counselor as the US high schools. But why
Hmm.
do you think that you need the help from College Compass?
Because for my school, I know this is like similar for a lot of other schools, but my school almost has like 5,000 kids. There's lots of kids. So we have college counselors, but they have to deal with a lot of different students. And it's hard for them to get to know students personally, which is obviously not their fault. They
Mm,
do the best they can, and I applaud them for the work. But it's better if you have a counselor that knows you personally. And also, I just really think that, like, as a Vietnamese American, it's also very helpful to have, like, a Vietnamese point of view on
mm,
your essays because there was lots of stuff that my counselor helped me with and some, like, ideas that she brought to the table that I never would have thought of because like I always like Vietnamese kind of perspectives.
mm,
I would say like Vietnamese American perspectives that I never would have thought of just because like I thought those were the normal perspectives because I lived that Vietnamese American life.
mhm. You know, there's actually one more thing that we share together. My
Mm-hmm.
dream career when I was young was to become a doctor. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I have great interest in biology. I also took biology during high school too. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm really fascinated by the amazing parts of our human body and how it functions together so well.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that you've always upheld the dream of becoming a doctor, and this career is like for you to deliver your love language to a broader context. Can you
Mm-hmm.
share the process of writing your personal essay? How did you come up with all of that ideas, and what were the challenges?
Like I was saying, I had a bunch of drafts for my personal statement, and my college counselor actually had me do these activities that like helped me think of some important aspects of my life.
Hmm.
And I would just write a lot about these different aspects and how they impacted my life. And I was never going in a certain direction with them because she wanted me to see like where they would lead me, which was great because my sister actually suggested an idea which I used in my personal statement mostly. And then I just built it from there from all the other drafts that I had done.
Hmm.
And I incorporated them to my final essay, which was just like a combination of my Vietnamese culture, my like traditional lifestyle, and just like why I decided to oh sorry I'm sorry why I decided to major in biology and just the journey I went through when I was deciding my major and the obstacles I had to overcome to do so.
Hmm. How you were able to finalize the essay? Because I know that you have a lot of drafts and like ideas going on, but then how did you finally manage to finalize the essay?
What I did is I just opened this new doc and I just started writing like crazy. I wrote like so many, like over like 1,000 words, I think, because I just wanted to get like every single idea because like once it starts pouring out of you, you just want to write everything. And I wanted to make sure I got every aspect of it to make sure that my essay was like 100% what I wanted it to be. So I
Mm,
just kept writing and then afterwards I actually read it. I sound like a crazy person. So I rewrote it, obviously like more formally and more brief because they didn't need to know every single aspect. But I just like shortened it, and that's how I finished the essay.
So did you participate in any activities that is relate to the medical field during high school?
Yeah, I my school offers this program. It's a 4U program, so you take it freshman through
Mm,
senior year, and it's for kids who are interested in the medical program. And it just gives you a lot of hands-on experience and a lot of basic knowledge on the medical, like medical knowledge, Like, for example, my class right now, we're talking about vaccines, which is very prevalent during this pandemic. So we just talk about a lot of different things like vaccines, genetic disorders. And I just think that that's like what made me want to major in biology, because I found I found the topics very interesting.
Okay, it's actually great news that you just received an ED offer from New York University. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You too.
Oh, well. Can you tell me more about your feelings and emotions when you received that news?
I could not believe it. I actually recorded myself when I got the results.
Really?
Yes, because I don't know why. I just thought like I would record it for fun. And I was like looking back, and it's so funny when I like read it. I literally jumped up because I was like, no way. And then I immediately like sat back down and I was reading it again because I thought I read it incorrectly. Because I just could not believe it. And like I took the picture, I sent it to my parents because they were in Vietnam. So, but I had to wait for them to reply because of the time difference. Because it came out like 4 p.m. here, which is like 4 a.m. Vietnam, I think. So it took a while for them to get it. But then I like ran out. I told my grandparents, like, guys, I got an NYU. And they're like, oh my God, congrats. And then I immediately called like all my friends. I was like, guys, I got it. I got it. It was funny because my grandpa made pho that day. And my friend was going to come over to eat it. And I got the news the same day. So she comes over. She's like, oh my God, congrats. It was so nice. And it just felt surreal. I was like, in less than a year, I am going to be going to school at NYU. It's just surreal. It was crazy.
But also one thing that I'm really curious is that why did you choose NYU as your dream school, your first choice?
I chose NYU because, first of all, it has like a really great medical program. The Grossman School just has an amazing medical program, which obviously I'm very interested in because I want to to go into the medical field for my career. And then also I was really intrigued that NYU has like a very large percentage of international students. And growing up the way I did, like traveling a lot, I'm like excited to meet people from all over the world because it just broadens your ideas and views. And I think NYU has a very open-minded community. It'd be like a very enriching experience. It's a great place to make connections, which is very important in life, I think, like to make the right connections. Like we hate to admit it, but it's true.
Yeah.
And just the location of NYU, obviously, because it's in New York City, it just provides so many opportunities because it's such a diverse community and city, really. And also NYU just has like an amazing selection of professors.
True. Yeah, I think that's actually the same reasons why I applied to NYU too. Because I applied to media and business. And as you know, media, I need the environment, right?
Yes.
New York and Shanghai, like those big cities,
lots
perfect.
of people.
Exactly. Perfect for media, especially New York. Yeah. I think it's somewhere that I can develop my skills. Yeah,
I definitely think so.
A lot of international students, I must agree. Yeah, I think it would enhance cultural exchange. I know a lot about them. Networking would be something I would do during university. Wow.
Perfect for your major.
Media. Okay, finally, if you could share some advices for junior students about university application process, then what would it be?
I would say the thing that worked best for me is junior year to focus on your test scores, so that senior year you can focus on your essay writing and your other aspects of the application, because I know it's a lot easier when you've nailed down your test scores, so you don't have to worry about them anymore, and you can focus on like the essay writing portion. And then I also think just like don't be too scared by college essays, because a lot of people will think that they're too boring to write about, like nothing interesting has happened to them. But everyone is like their own person. We all have experiences that make us unique, or else we would all be the same person. And obviously that is not the case. So I just think don't be too intimidated. Just really sit down and start observing like the relationships you have in your life. I feel like that's a good place to start. Like how they formed and why they formed, why you like gravitated towards these people. And I know like writing essays can sometimes become tedious because we have to do them for school, and usually when anything involves school, we tend to hate it, like reading. But I think if you write about yourself or something you're actually interested in, you can see that it like you can write pages on it, and then you'll struggle like us. You'll have to like cut back down on your word count, and it'll be torture. So I think just don't be too scared by it.
Yeah, great story, great sharing advices. Thank you so much for spending us with us, and good luck at NYU. I think this is
You
the end of
too.
our interview. Yep.
Thank you so much for having me.